Okay, what's with this? A private meeting on a private plane. I'm talking about former President Bill Clinton and Attorney General Loretta Lynch meeting privately on the ground on a private plane at Phoenix Airport. The meeting was yesterday, just hours before the release of the Benghazi report, and the local Phoenix ABC station got a tip that the meeting was going to happen. And after the meeting, at a news conference, Attorney General Lynch confirmed the meeting with the president had taken place.
When I was landing at the airport, I did see President Clinton at the Phoenix airport as I was leaving, and he spoke to myself and my husband on the plane. Our conversation was a great deal about his grandchildren. There was no discussion of any matter pending before the department or any matter pending before any other body. There was no discussion of Benghazi, no discussion of the State Department emails by way of example.
Radio host and editor-in-chief of LifeSet, Laura Ingraham, goes on the record.
That's no big deal, Greta. I mean, you guys are conspiracy theorists over here. You guys think that something happened during this meeting? I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe they were just discussing gifts for grandchildren and, you know, burping techniques and all of that. I mean, they always go to the grandkids, right, being a grandmother. Remember when Hillary, during the Benghazi thing, she's like, you want to know about my yoga routines and the emails? What do you mean about the emails? It's just my yoga routines and plans for my daughter's wedding. So now maybe they'll share that.
You know, it is beyond me how tone-deaf either one of them is on this. The whole idea when the Justice Department is investigating the emails and the server and everything else, and it's a criminal investigation according to Josh Ernst at the White House, and you've got the President of the United States married to a candidate who's being investigated, and they meet privately on an airplane, even if it's 100% innocent. How could you be so tone-deaf?
Well, it goes back to all the problems and the Clinton scandals during his time in the White House. Everyone always said that, how could he be this stupid? And we learn more in this, you know, the Secret Service agent's book of how stupid he was and how just blatant he was about not just appearance of impropriety, but actual impropriety. People walking in on him when he was with other people, allegedly. So this is just par for the course. I don't know why any of us are surprised. There is a brazen effort to undermine, U.S. law, and at the very least, the appearance of impropriety and ethical considerations, which you and I know as lawyers, people take very seriously.
Well, we've got the head of the investigation and the spouse of the person who well, she's being investigated. I don't know if she's the target, but that's what we have, meeting on a private plane for 30 minutes. Yeah,
the appearance of a conflict can be just as damaging and poisonous to a case at times as a conflict itself, an actual conflict. That's why you avoid situations like this. The last thing they need is any further undermining of the objectivity of this investigation, which, of course, Hillary called a security review, until she was corrected by the FBI directors. They're like, well, I don't know what they're talking about, security reviews. This is an actual investigation. But the appearance of a conflict of interest of Lynch now, I think there's no doubt about it.
What do you think Obama's thinking tonight, finding out that his chief lawyer did this? And what do you think Secretary Hillary Clinton is thinking about the fact that her husband met with him? And this is awful.
Depends on if she knew it depends on if she asked him to talk to her. I mean, who knows?
I can't believe she'd be that stupid. I cannot believe anyone would be that stupid.
How would you be stupid enough to think no one was going to find out about a private email server at a time where your husband's and your family foundation was soliciting donations from foreign governments? I mean, that is like the definition of stupid, yet she did that.
But it's amazing. I mean, it's as though they're giving their political opponents ammunition every single day.
Well, every single day, Greta, and the more we find out about emails that have been held back or other witnesses, you know, taking the fifth, again, it just adds to the public's lack of belief and good faith in this investigation. And today was just another instance of it being chipped away again and again. It's not surprising, given the history of the Clintons and their brazen behavior.
Well, this is what Josh Ernst said on June 9th about whether it's a criminal investigation.
The president, when discussing this issue in each stage, has reiterated his commitment to this principle that any criminal investigation should be conducted independent of any sort of political interference, and that people should be treated the same way before the law, regardless of their political influence, regardless of their political party, regardless of their political stature, and regardless of what political figure has endorsed them.
Think of the power of the former president of the United States in a private meeting, just with anybody. And he's a big deal figure. And
well,
I mean, who knows what was said, Greta? Maybe nothing. Maybe it was all about, you know, baby clothes or whatever.
It doesn't even matter what was said. That's the thing. It could be totally innocent. It really doesn't matter because it's so profoundly...
but it shows you how disconnected they are from public perception or any concern of public perception or integrity in the investigation.
She should know better, too, than the media.
Yes, she should. Yes, she should. But after that appearance down in Orlando, I'm not surprised by that either.
Laura, thank you.